my knee, tap, and finish. Normally, I'll step, tap, and just squat. But I don't want to be out here. That's when his leg is going to be strong. So I always kind of think on his, step on it, sit on his back or his head. Okay? The knee compression, go cords. He's awesome at all leg locks. But I learned a lot of this compression from him, and it's been money for me my whole career. I've always been able to compression guys, and that's a nice simple one. Okay, I'm going to show you option 2, and then we'll stop. Okay, you okay with that one? Thank you, Beth. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Go good. You know. So go ahead. We're staying busy. Stop, single, move them, squat, pick up, hoit, hoit, hoit. Over, step. That one got me right in the nut. Hey guys, our cameraman is hopping in here. Gonna help me out because Justin's got like cramps and bleeding. No, seriously, he's got a back problem, so he can't do this next one. So it's gonna be the same finish. So I get my single and and dump them down, okay? And we're in the same position. Okay, actually let's turn this way. Okay, perfect. So what I'm gonna do is sit back, okay? Come through, squat, and hoist them. Now I wanna sit under him. Because when I sit down, okay, when I sit down to do this, see how his ankle and his knee are kind of in line? If you want to do this lock and you want to get into it where his knee is closer to you than his ankle. If you start it like this, okay, where the ankle is closer to me than his knee, and then try to drag him, you're gonna have problems. You don't want this when you land. If this happens in another style of doing it, maybe from grappling or whatever, what I do is I pull the knee to the side and scoop my butt in and then straighten him out. Okay? But you don't want to be in a situation. When I lift him off the ground, okay, his butt's gonna be in the air. I'm gonna try to sit under his butt. And I'm not gonna heel tap too soon, but I normally would cross my feet over the thigh and figure 4, step on my foot, one or the other. But it's not gonna be necessary to get the tap, and it is real painful. I've never hurt a person once with a knee compression, but I've tapped a lot of guys. Very painful, but you can be damaged, but there's so much pain guys tend to tap before there's damage. That's my experience with them. They're pretty safe. Okay, so if you don't see me do all the foot stuff, it's just because I don't want to keep this guy in that position, all right? Okay, so scoot back a second. No, we'll stay on the ground, man. These guys want to see how to do it. That's it. It's in my leg lock instructional, I'm sure. Okay, so figure 4, bend, hoist, walk in, and shoot yourself under him. So, pop. You see how I get him? And now, I'm cutting your story. So now here, boom, if I have to. But most of the time, you won't have to. Okay? Any questions on that? Junk is crushed. Thanks, man. Okay, so I'm going to start switching now over to this underhook side, even though we're still in this under-over. Now, when I'm under-over, I'm always kind of keeping them moving, just kind of catching them off both guys, just messing with them. I got his head lower, and then, I'll take my spots when I can, okay? So as I'm doing that, I'm gonna make a switch to this underhook side. So basically, I'll start pulling them around, lift them up, and then I'm gonna transfer to the underhook side, but I'm not gonna stay. I'm gonna immediately try to snap them. Now, Ricky likes dropping a lot lower on the arm, and it is more effective. Like Ricky's technique is pretty fantastic. I tend to stay a little higher, but when you do this underhook snap, you're not going to be on the shoulder. Okay, you're going to be on the arm. And what I do is from here, I just kind of pull my arm in, like straight in, and I circle this way and lower my level and get his neck. You know, see how he touched the mat? Definitely want him to touch the mat. Because basically I'll have an underhook, his head's lower than mine, and his hand's on the mat. Nothing's protecting his neck. So it's a free-for-all. But when you have this dominant situation, there's no need to be in a hurry to necessarily like falling to your back. Okay? Definitely the high elbow guillotine's a good option here. I love that. But